Hello. Hi. It's Tammy Lynn here. I really don't feel like coming on anymore because I'm not good in myself. It's just me. It's not anything else. Really. Something happened. I guess I ate that fruit or something like that and um going through something. Anyway, I just want to say I never forget about Jesus, and I'm so glad that I ran into it again while it's winter so I can wear it. And I can wear Jesus right here. Yeah. It's where he belongs. He's right here in me, with me, on me, right? I'm sorry people have a problem with it. I call him higher power. It's the higher me. It's the love of me. So if I just call him Jesus and then you have to just like erase that name, well, you know how many Jesuses there are? So like every yes us person of Jesus is being left out, right? It's not yes us, it's yes them. Then if you leave out Jesus. I'm sorry. Look at these things flying around. Oh, that's crazy. I do have a dusty house. Like my little box here is just a little house on the prairie box. You know what I mean? Like there's sand and there is rocks on top of the sand, but really it's a ground with carpet upon it. Yeah, I guess they probably didn't have carpet back then in the little house on the prairie days. Um, there's been a lot of things I've been thinking about. I don't know how to communicate anymore. I'm sorry. My communication and my throat chakra has just been clogged up with a, like trying to puke it up, right? But it's not even wanting to puke up. I don't know. Anyway, you see how long my hair is? It has been way long. Be looking like my daughter now. Hers is down to her butt, I think. But yeah, whenever I get long hair, it just reminds me of when I was younger, and then starts triggering me because I'm just a trigger bomb. If you don't know, I'm like a walking trigger bomb. There's certain things that just trigger me, and yeah, I don't know what to do about it. Except deal with it, right? Look at that sun coming right in there. That window right behind me. It's like bam. I wonder why. Yeah. Anyway, an update to whatever might be going on is that the little kitties that I had before, um, two of them disappeared, but they were found. One went with the trailer, and then one maybe was in the trailer and then found its way back here. I don't know, but they're all found. And then I had my sister-in-law. I suppose I'd call her. I don't know. Every time I've been married, it hasn't really seemed like I've been married. The only time I seemed married was when I wasn't married with my first husband. So let's get that done, right? All the rest have just been a bunch of drama. So anyway, my sister-in-law was nice enough to take them to Humane Society because I had two girls, or three girls and one boy, and got them all fixed. So, and thankfully, there was only Mama Kitty that was pregnant, and yeah, babies were aborted. Sorry about that. But we don't need no babies, and obviously they didn't want to just keep them to adopt them out either. So that could be other people's choice too, right? You know, um, what else was there? I don't know. I just wanted to update everybody on my my status. I'm not doing well at all, like spiritually, emotionally. Um, physically I could be, but I'm not. You know, I could be all of them, but I'm not for some reason, and I feel stuck. I feel really stuck, and I feel really alone, and I feel really vulnerable, and I don't know what to do. You know, I don't have a rich man taking care of me. I don't have a rich woman taking care of me. I don't have, but I do have God taking care of me, and I know that with my Jesus credit card. I don't know if I've ever showed anybody. Just they don't care. I used it once for a carnival ride, and basically, I don't think we would have got the carnival ride without the homemade beef jerky with it. So, whatever. Emmanuel with us. Where Jesus came from, who the fuck cares? It's Emmanuel. And he came and he was with us, which would be God with us, right? Yeah. That I had to speak out because, I just cares what your name is. Your name is an enemy. Period. Period, period, period. N-A-M-E. N-A-M-E. Name. Enemy. So, whatever Paul Liticall did and why I'm supposedly linked to this Paul Liticall. Paul. Of course, from Roman. I really don't have a clue except maybe my birthday. I have a Roman rite or something like that, and I don't know if I want a rite from Roman. I have no idea. I guess our schools stopped teaching us the right stuff, so I don't know. And the rite is the R-I-T-E. But if I have a right to some ritual to, kill me or something, I don't know if I want that right. But, it'd be fine now. You'd be doing me a big favor, actually, if you wanted to kill me. But, yeah. I really don't know. And I'm not sure if I even want to know. I know my birth chart, and it's got to be pretty powerful, just from what I do know and what I see. But I can't have it all to where I can figure it out. Just like anything, like with the Clues app, right? If I had a Clues app, I could have a clue on what the freak you guys are doing, but I don't. So I'm having to guess without real answers or information when I ask. So sometimes I ask stupid questions just to see if it was answered or whatever, but all I get is more questions from that. But I don't feel that it's a wrong thing. I feel like Mark Messer knows exactly what he's talking about. I just don't know. So it truly does bug me. Sorry, Mark, for that. It's just I pick at things I don't understand. I'm working on it. I'm not picking at things right now. I'm picking at things. I just gonna state my feelings and then leave it alone. Right? Because I have no business with authority. I have no business with them. They don't want no business with me either. Well, they would, but just to take me in and dissect me somehow and put me under a microscope. But yeah. I used to do videos like this where I'm not live and I can just talk and be okay because I'm not used to the whole live stuff. Sorry about that. And I would dance and I would sing and I would praise and worship, and I would bring whatever light and goodness to whoever might listen. It didn't matter to me. But all of a sudden, I feel like I was targeted. And I'm not sure if it's a good target or a bad target. Because I'd go both ways, and Anyway, I just wanted to let everybody know I was okay. But I'm not okay at all. Like Green State says, it's the environment that we're in, It's the whole environment. You're never going to be able to change in the environment that you've been in for fucking cycles and cycles and cycles, going around and around and around. You have to leave that environment and have a chance. But then he also said, there's times where you go and take that person from the place and then they let all the bad in type thing, and that happens too, yes. So I guess that's the only thing I can think of when it comes to casinos and gambling. Gambling your heart, gambling your trust, gambling your ability to just help somebody, right? If they need you to walk a mile, we'll walk 2 with them and see what it does. Without them even having to ask. That's just the way I am. At least I used to be. I don't know what I am now. I mean, most of the time, but I'm trying to work on my anger mark there. It'll take a bit to just erase it. Especially with my sarcastic little face. Look. I can actually make it go away though now. Before it was like, rah, rah. I don't know. Anyway, God bless everybody. Love and light to you all, and thank you all for your support and all that you've done. I do recognize things. Sometimes it just triggers me though, because I'm a trigger bomb, and when I get triggered to be like tripping and stuff like that, I've already had enough trouble with that. I ran for Jesus tripping. Everything was alright. I just had a training. That's what I would call it. Like a training, Go back to your training that you've had in life and really look into it. And try and figure out what your real calling is, I guess. Because we're calling. Yes, yes. I love you. Jesus loves you. We all love you. Yes, yes.